From Stanley cups to sniffing butts. My Odyssey from Thermos Tycoon to dog training guru. My name is Lance William Stanley. I'm named after my great-grandfather, William Stanley. I'm the last living heir to the mighty Stanley Thermos and Cup empire. My life has been a roller coaster ride of epic proportions. Just imagine the movie Vanilla Sky mixed in with a little dog whisperer and a little Magic Mike added in just for some sweet dance moves while sprinkling in some seduction. I was born with a silver spoon lodged firmly in my throat and a Stanley flask glued to my hip. I used to work for the family business. I considered myself its golden boy. I was the heir apparent to the flask empire built by my papa. Then 9/11 happened and the towers fell and Uncle Sam called. I did my part to fight the global war on terrorism.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
Doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
I returned home to my former corporate life, but something had changed. Maybe it was a sand-induced crisis. Maybe it was witnessing a pack of enthusiastic street dogs. Whatever it was, I realized I wasn't meant for the boardroom and quarterly reports. My soul yearned for wet noses and sloppy kisses. So, I did what any self-respecting dude with a love of dogs would do. I traded in my ties for leashes, and I became a dog trainer. Trading a posh life for puppy paws might not have been the most conventional move, but who needs trust funds when you have slobbery kisses and wagging tails? On my way out the door, I accidentally burnt all the bridges I built with a blowtorch. The only things I took with me were my name and the family logo. I was able to make a couple of minor adjustments to turn the bear into a dog. Besides, the Stanley Thermos was an ugly prehistoric fossil. The entire company was going to be old news, out of business, right there with Blockbuster and Radio Shack. But here's the twist. I didn't realize the Thermos game has changed so much recently. They have a fancy new name. They call them tumblers.
Wow.
We're talking sleek new designs. They've been featured in numerous movies and TV shows. I didn't realize it was going to be such a cultural phenomenon. I'm considering hanging up my dog training leash and returning to the family business. My therapist says follow my heart. My accountant says follow the money. And my dogs, they just want to play more fetch. The big choices, the ones that changed everything, still feel like a dream sometimes. They remind me how things can change in a flash. In that tornado of consequences, I stumbled into the best job in the world. And I learned the sweet is never as sweet without the sour.
The sweet is never as sweet without the sour.
My journey may have been unconventional, a bizarre cocktail of war dogs and boardroom tantrums. But it's led me to a place where purpose and passion intertwine.
I'll see you in another life, when we are both cats.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes.